What's up, Sagittarius? This is going to be your love check-in for the first half of January. This is for my Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It helps out the channel. If you are new here, I put these out every 2 weeks. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal readings. The info is in the description box of the video. There is a wait for a reading with me if you wanted to explore your options. I put links to my affiliates there as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading. Free Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit 20. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Saggy, we're going to do the usual check-in, person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? The projected potential outcome for the first half of January. Anyone that is new to my channel, I infuse law of assumption, mindset, manifesting into all my content. My tarot readings are check-in points into one version of you, your specific person, and the situation, the connection that you, Saggy, have manifested, selected out of the infinite that are available right now in this very moment. Creation is finished. All things exist at once. Your desires are meant for you. If you want to manifest this differently, everything on the outside is just a reflection of you and your current state of consciousness, of which there are infinite. And if you would like to change things, you just need to shift your state, your focus, and reselect. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, look at my other content or look at some content online. And I like to teach as I go. Okay, Sag, let's check in on the person on your mind. How are they feeling about you? I saw the 6 of Wands and the 10 of Wands, wanting to let go of some burdens, and they want success with you, Sag. And the 2 of Pentacles is in the reverse, so there could have been a bit of back and forth energy or lack of balance in the connection, lack of prioritizing the connection. It seems to be that they want to win, they want success, maybe they want your attention. We do have the Emperor card in the reverse. We've got that 2 of Pentacles. It was coming out in the reverse for the Knight of Wands. Okay, so there has been a bit of this lack of structure or not really taking control of matters. And some of you are dealing with a boss figure or a husband or a father figure, or that might be you. And there's been something to do with prioritizing the connection. And definitely, you know, Emperor in reverse is not the most stable of the emperors. It's the shadow energy. So in terms of really building structure, it seems to have been unstable. Definitely passion and attraction, a little bit Knight of Wands, especially now in the near future position. I mean, there's definitely more passion coming in, Sag. And I did see that 6 of Wands. So I think this person, they want to succeed with you. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this lack of balance, maybe they want to balance things out. They want to shift things for the positive. I'm going to trust what I was channeling as I was opening. Let's see what's coming out here. Yeah, Judgment card, resurrection, another rebirth sort of an energy. So, you know, Knight of Wands is a message of passion for sure, and a Judgment card maybe is about accountability as well. Accountability may be about taking control of matters, being more stable in some kind of a way. Oh, wow, and the Empress. And there's that 10 of Wands that I saw when I was shuffling and channeling. So there's something, you know, Emperor and Empress. So it's about rebalancing things, guys. Empress is in the upright and the Emperor is in the reverse. So in the near past position, I would say that things have not been so stable. There could have been, like I said, issues to do with prioritizing the connection. The Emperor in the reverse, also shadow energy, can be like very over-controlled. So maybe not so giving or emotional, can be kind of that cold and detached sort of an energy. There's passion between the 2 of you, but there's maybe been a lack of balance between giving and receiving. But this is about, you know, releasing burdens connected to the situation, coming to the end. I mean, 10 cards are end of the cycle. So there could have been outside burdens as well, Saggy, connected to finances or career, balancing money in versus money out, or juggling a lot of things. Look, a small portion of you, 2 of Pentacles, this has been back and forth in terms of maybe other options. Don't take it if it's not your story, and even if it is, who gives a fuck, guys? My regulars will know, like, you just, this is all just one version. Circumstances don't matter, and it looks like even on this timeline, there's a wanting to resurrect things and release burdens. And if you really just want it to be stable and persistently stable and committed, you just need to focus on that. So we're going to get to you in a moment what you want. The oracles will anyway reveal a little bit more about what this is, but the circumstances don't matter, guys. So Knight of Wands, yeah, they want to reconcile with you. If there has been any in and out unstable behavior, Six of Cups is definitely reconciliation of issues. Some of you, this is a person you have a history with, like a long history with. Six of Cups can be, you know, childhood friend or someone you've been connected to for a long time. But regardless, this is a reconciliation energy. And I have an Ace of Swords, which is a new start, rooted in truth, honesty. So for some of you, you may have felt like there was a lot of this holding back or lack of balance, or maybe questions around prioritizing the connection. Looks like there's an epiphany coming through, Ace of Swords, or a breakthrough moment and a conversation about resurrecting things if they've been not so stable. Okay, so let's look at that Two of Pentacles. What's that all about? Nine of Pentacles. Again, something to do with self-sufficiency, confidence, could be financial matters at play. Okay, now for the small portion of you, someone has not been totally available to commit. And the Two of Pentacles could be back and forth around commitment. I mean, Empress and Emperor are like a committed, stable pair. And that could be for reasons to do with burdens outside or financial responsibilities outside, or a small portion of you, someone that is still tied financially to another person. But that's, again, not so important. The Strength card is here, so this is about confidence. So I would say for the majority of you, this is confidence in self, okay? Particularly when it comes to self-sufficiency, career, etc. And maybe that has caused instability, but this person's showing up like they want to resurrect things, and perhaps they're having more confidence now to come forward and actually have a new start with you, and build off a groundwork that you have. Seven of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. You know, there may have been a lifting of burdens in the career space, because I have, wow, as I said that, the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is a positive shift. This person could also feel it's very fated and destined between the two of you, and that could be your feeling as well. You manifest everything anyway, Sag, so they're just you pushed out on this timeline and on every timeline, so we'll get to you in a moment. But they want to work through issues. Eight of Pentacles would be effort. They might have also had an improvement in their career, and that might be also why they're feeling more confident. I do feel like, because the Hierophant card is in the reverse, there may be some kinks that need to be ironed out, or at least in this check-in, we can also fuck that in a bucket and not focus on any issues. But there might have been either some non-committal energy, guys, or a mismatch in your values, or clashes when it comes to traditions. Some of you have different spiritual beliefs, cultural beliefs, etc., or you just weren't on the same page. Now, this person's swooping back in, they want to resurrect things. For any of you, because I'm still seeing a little bit like the Hierophant cards come out in the reverse, and if there's a conversation, Ace of Swords, you know, that could be like that they want to work on things with you and improve things. For any of you that are manifesting commitment, where you have a history of this person being not stable or very committed, all you need to do is select version out of the infinite that are available with your thoughts in your consciousness that this person is committed, and focus on the end and live in the end. Look at my other content, okay? Now, because there's a breakthrough moment, it seems to be that this person has intentions for you. You know, if you focus on a version of a person that isn't very ready or isn't very stable, you might not get the result as quickly as you want to. On this timeline, they seem to be working through things. Nothing to work through if we get to you and what you're focusing on, the most preferable version. But either way, you know, Taurus energy, Aries energy, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio energy. Okay, and Leo. What do you want, Sag? Okay, Page of Wands. So you want to take things in a new direction. You seem to be, Page of Wands is flirtation. Some of you may be Not sure whether you just feel like this is more flirtation. Does it have durability? Because the Magician card's in the reverse, so that can be like unfulfilled potential. Or maybe you're thinking about another flirtation. Some of you might be flirting with other opportunities, but Ace of Swords would be also, again, about, you know, a new start, one that's rooted in truth and clarity, maybe about the future, and intentions and structure, okay? Because that seems to have been the concern. Let's have a look, because I saw the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So some of you maybe are a bit apathetic. You're not sure if you want it, or you've been disappointed in the past. Because we've got the Chariot card in the reverse, we've got the Ace of Wands in the upright, and we've got the Eight of Cups in the upright. So Sag, I don't know, in the recent past you could have felt like this was not going in the direction of your desires. We do still have passion and chemistry here. It's still very present, so I think you're very attracted to this person. This person is mutually attracted to you. I mean, so far my issue is that the Cups cards, this person wants to maybe, the Six of Cups is like reconciliation. So maybe before there was more emotion and something has kind of halted that in you know, due to circumstances again. But Sag, they are you pushed out. So if you want this person to be more loving and take it back to where it was, then you just need to focus on that version, or the more ideal, preferable version, and hold them dominantly in that version and project new thoughts onto them. They love me so much. They're so emotionally available, because Emperor card in reverse can be a bit that way, a bit, you know, stone cold. You know, the Cups card here with you is like Eight of Cups. You're somewhere between fresh start, Ace of Wands, which is the chemistry, which you definitely feel for this person, or Eight of Cups, disconnect. Now, you have to decide if this person goes hot and cold. Again, it's a label, guys. My newbies won't know what I'm talking about, but my regulars will. You're just wavering in and out of state, okay? So if you might be wanting to walk away if you're feeling frustrated that it goes in and out, or it's not stable, or it's hot or cold. If you want it, you need to persist in that preferable version, because you're the god of your reality. They don't have free will in that reality or any reality. You might also be feeling like you're not sure if you want it, guys, and that's also fine. There's no big deal in that, but you know, you're curious about this. So Eight of Cups, like, some of you might have a little bit of a feeling that you feel that this person, if they're coming across as unstable or hot and cold, you could feel like they turn their back on you in some kind of a way. Maybe you have that fear, like, of abandonment, and it's triggered here. Now, guys, then you would just need to select version of Sag that doesn't have that fear. No one would ever leave me. They're all about me. They only want me. They're so consistent. They're so loyal. They're so loving. Whatever the hell it is you want. Check out my last live stream and the other streams that I've done in the collab, so it'll make sense. Star. You still have hope for the connection though. So you want to steer it in the, because Chariot card in reverse, it was like maybe not moving in the right direction. There could have been a bit of a stop energy between the two of you. Some of you, this involves like travel or distance. Eight of Cups is just leaving what's not serving you. Now, some of you might have had a lot of disappointment in the past. So again, law of assumption. Do we want to break a pattern? Then I would revise a story connected to the past and your assumptions about how people show up for you, because the mirror can go wonky, like I said, with the hot and cold. For those of you that want this person, Emperor and Empress, and you think this is the one, okay, then you just need to persist in that. But you need to get rid of any unconscious assumptions, guys, so we can just make stories conscious and then understand that our thoughts are, you know, reflected in our reality, our thoughts and our assumptions. So yeah, we've got the Fool card in the reverse. Some of you are somewhere between, you have hope for this, and then the Fool card in the reverse is you're not too sure. This person could have come across a little foolish or reckless in some kind of a way, in the way that they behave or the way that they show up, the way in which you've received them. And some of you also, you know, if this has been a bit back and forth or unstable, you might feel like you're not sure if this person's ready right? For the stability that you're looking for. Now, again, guys, even if that's something that this person has said or they've shown up in a certain type of a way, it really doesn't matter whatsoever. It's a projection. So you can walk away from that old story or this reading even. And also don't take it if it doesn't resonate or it's not your story. It doesn't have to be for everyone. And just persist in your story because they must reflect back to you what you're affirming, okay? So what is this Eight of Cups? Lover's card. Okay, so you feel a strong connection. Lover's card, Emperor, Empress. Some of you feel though like you're not feeling. Lover's card's about choices. You're somewhere between this is my wish and I'm attracted to this person and I feel a strong connection. Some of you might feel this person has something that they have to leave behind because Lover's card can be choices and decisions, and Two of Pentacles here is back and forth. Or now you have a choice, Sag. I did say some of you might be wanting to flirt with other options or you have something else. Now, again, if you're Sag, the one that has selected person, you feel they're not really choosing you or prioritizing you, it is just one version and a story, and you can shift that. You just need to select version of you, Sag, that has what the hell you want and project the new story onto them that they choose you. It's really that simple, manifesting, okay? Because I don't want to overcomplicate it. But yes, there's Gemini energy, there's Aquarius energy, double Aquarius with the Fool, and there's Cancer energy. Four of Swords, Hierophant card. You've got Hierophant card in the upright. They have it in the reverse, so there has been a bit of a clash or a mismatch when it comes to values. You know, and maybe you are thinking about your values and what's important to you. Okay, now if you are still hanging on to an old story where you feel like this person is not matching your values, there's absolutely a version that is matching your values, guys. So whatever, go and research the topic. Specific person can form infinite versions of connection, manifesting specific person, or any of the topics I've covered as well. But if you're sort of processing things at the moment and thinking about what your wishes are, you might be a little bit back and forth. And I would recommend those of you that are still holding on to this, but that you want the ideal version, it exists. You might just be wavering back and forth or going back to some old story or something that annoyed you or the way that they have shown up previously. On this timeline, they want to reconcile with you, and I think that there is a swooping in and they want to work through an issue, have a conversation with you. So I would affirm for exactly what the fuck you want, basically, okay? So let's see what this person wants with you now as we move into the first half of January. Okay, we've got the Facing Their Demons card with opposites attract. Isn't that funny? Not different spiritual beliefs. I said that before, right? Okay, lessons as well. So there's a triggering here with the two of you facing their demons. I mean, this is Judgment card's also an awakening kind of an energy. So this person could be going through some kind of lessons when it comes to, you know, the Emperor card and the reverse shadow stuff, facing their demons. Now that's a version that you selected, Sag. I don't care what anyone says or who agrees in the comments, okay? So different kind of a channel. They are just you pushed out. So I'm not blaming you guys. It's just like a version, right? Unconsciously. So we don't need to wait for them to heal their karma or face their demons. There's another version that is healthy and healed and ready now, okay? But there's this different spiritual beliefs as well. Also a non-issue. Anything that you see as a perceived obstacle, don't focus on it. You're just consciousness. So you take your awareness off that. You put your awareness on what you desire and what you want, okay? Your subconscious will deliver. It doesn't discriminate between what you don't desire and what you desire, okay? So that's the fact. So look, we've got Empress right after that. High value, the Empress, beautiful, sexy, abundant, and confident. Intimacy, passion, chemistry, missing you, coming into union. That's that Knight of Wands. So a lot of you, this person is going to sweep back in. Maybe they have integrated some lesson about also self-worth and feeling confident in themselves. And don't focus on that version of the person that still needs to work through some like avoidance issues or isn't very open or can be cold and detached or any of that. Just drop it because you've manifested the half-half, the intimacy, etc. and the fact that they do value you. There's the part that feels that this person values you and wants you and loves you and adores you and is on the same page, and there's the part that doesn't. So and they're two different versions and states. So you need to be dominantly in the state of the preferable. Okay, guys, please go and watch what I've posted previously. It will make more sense to you. Let's get you guys. They're definitely passionate about you. I can see them swooping back in. So make what you will of that. Focus on what you desire. Guys, I said to you, this person wants to work on things with you. Look at this. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. We've got pay attention to the red flags. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Some of you, there are children in the mix. Some of you, there's financial responsibilities connected to children. Some of you, this is just wounded inner child shit. Some of you, there's questions about, are you on the same page about having children, for example? That could be something. So again, all things exist at once, guys. So you're the operant power. You script out the story. You make a decision about what you want. The outside must conform to the inner. No one to change but self and your beliefs and assumptions and what you project onto a person, what you assume and believe to be true about them and how they feel about you and what they want, okay? It's like, that's just how it is. The red flags thing, you might have an assumption that this person, red flag, okay? Like, they're not stable or they're not prioritizing me, okay? Or whatever it is. There is the version where you're going to have the red flags, okay? So the mirror is going to confirm fears or show up in a certain type of a way. Because we have you deserve love, you are lovable. It's something about challenging like your self-worth issue or feeling lovable. So change that story. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith with romantic feelings and passion. Okay, so allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. That your feelings are real and worth exploring. So you go between believing that and then feeling like red flag, this person doesn't value me, doesn't love me. So stick to the fucking script and you will get the consistent result. Either way, they're swooping in. There's passion. The feelings are real. They want to work on things with you. So that's what I have for you today, Sag. I hope that it resonated and I intend that it did for some of you. And I'm sending you guys love and I'll check in 2 weeks' time.